what was inherited? I think we know what was inherited by the Biden administration. We had energy dominance the day President Biden took the oath of office. Not only were we producing enough energy for our needs, gas was less than $2 a gallon all across America. We were exporting oil and natural gas to our friends around the world. We were undermining our enemies around the world. Instead of President Biden begging OPEC and Russia to produce more oil, we were actually shipping oil to our friends because we could produce enough for ourselves. We created great American jobs here at home. We had low-cost energy. And by the way, the technological advances we made here in this country, if there's anywhere in the world where fossil fuel production is going to be done, you want it done here because we've actually lowered carbon emissions. We were lowering carbon emissions in America while producing more energy. Now that we've become more reliant on OPEC nations, on Russia, not only is that bad for American families, they're paying more at the pump because of that crisis created by President Biden's actions. Inherited an energy-dominant nation. Now you have the President of the United States begging OPEC and Russia to produce more oil, which they're not going to do because they want oil to be over $80 a barrel. But they actually emit more carbon to produce the same oil. So oil is going to be needed to run an economy, any economy, anywhere in the world. You want to make it here because we do it better than anybody else, but that's not what's being done. We have an answer for it. I know last night President Biden was asked specifically about this crisis that he created, and his response was, quote, "I don't have a near-term answer for high gas prices." Well, President Biden might not have an answer, but we do. We have a number of bills, and I know the gentleman's pointed out, we have a number of answers. Here's one, H.R. 684, green lights the Keystone Pipeline. You want to talk about creating thousands of good jobs, private sector money, more energy independence for America? This bill would do just that, and it would do it today. And if pipelines were a problem, I know President Biden doesn't want American pipelines, but he green-lighted the Russian pipeline, the Nord Stream 2. So clearly it's not pipelines, it's American pipelines he doesn't want. Why don't we bring up H.R. 684, create jobs, lower energy costs? H.R. 543, H.R. 859 would both greenlight more production in America that President Biden shut down. There was production going on all across America. Really good, safe, environmentally sound production. That's, again, our standards are the best in the world. For people that want to bash America, go find a country that produces energy that does it better than America. We do it best, and yet President Biden, through executive action, shut a lot of that production down. These bills would open that back up again. These bills would lower gas prices. But I know President Biden isn't interested in that because in his own budget, in President Biden's budget, he specifically blocks the Corps of Engineers from doing infrastructure projects that would lower energy production. President Biden blocks that. You would think OPEC would have come up with that idea. Maybe Russia would have come up with that idea. No, that was President Biden in his own budget said you can't even do infrastructure projects if it lowers energy production. Who would come up with that? But yet that's in his budget.